Good. All right, I'm live. How's it going, everyone? Can you hear me? I got this on right. All right, let's make this chat blow up. Got some exciting things to go through. Where's my drone? Got some exciting things to go through. And all right, we are good. We are good here. Guess I'll stream this on Facebook as well. Try this out. Come on, Facebook. Where are you at? Hey, how are you doing? How do you say your first name? What would be the English way of saying it? Because I'm just looking at, I don't want to say it's Russian lettering, but I want to say it could be, where would that lettering be from? Serbia? Sergeant. Sergeant. Simple enough. All right, I'm just getting Facebook Live set up here, everyone, so just hang with me. It's live. It's Sunday, so you know what that means. It means I'm at home with the family from Serbia. Look at that. I got it. Live. If you got questions, go ahead and start filling them up in the chat. I want to talk about the advancements I've made with selling my paperbacks on Shopify. That'll be kind of the topic, or say, of today's Q&A, today's Ask M. And like always, we'll just kind of see where it goes from there. Come on, what are you doing here, phone? Okay. All right. Hey, if you're just joining us, let me know who you are, where you're from. Are you a familiar face? Hey, Randy. It's good to see you again this week, man. How's your weekend been? You know what will be great? When we can all do like a, because you can't see me, or no, you can see me, but I can't hear you. So like when technology is at the point, Eduardo, ¿cómo estás? When technology is at the point that, let me just turn off my notifications, that we can all just do this all live, right? It's like all virtual reality, and we're all talking at the same time, and I can see everyone, but it's all good. It's all good. Miss Africa International, Ellen Dunbar from Miss Africa Foundation, fast becoming a fan. Emeka, you have to say hi to me. Does that count as saying hi? Does that count as saying hi? Ellen, are you stateside, or are you actually over in Africa? Where are you seeing us from? Eduardo, you're from Thailand. That is so cool. Love to go to Thailand. Like, kind of check out like those James Bond type of scenes, you know, with the small little islands, the beautiful blue water. I'm in Alexandria. Where is Alexandria? Is that like Eastern Europe? I think. But it's all good. Let me see if I can bring OBS back up. So, all right. Randy's still in the 9 to 5 grind this Sunday. Hey, man, you know, jobs, and, you know, I'll be the first to admit, you know, jobs get a bad rap. But what's the most important thing about a job is bringing in income. And, you know, I had to suffer through my job longer than I wanted to, but I did it because it allowed me to fuel my business, which was the publishing business. So yeah, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. Alexandria, Virginia. I was completely off. When can you come and do an in-person? 10 minutes from DC. I'm like south. I'm down in Mexico. Have not been to that side of the States though, but I would love to go check out DC sometime. I think that'd be such a cool place. Go see the Trump house. But we won't get into that. I don't want to tick off anybody or start a fire on this chat here. But so that's all good. That's all good. Hey, if you're on Facebook Live, I'm going to be answering all the questions over on my YouTube channel. So make sure you go over to my YouTube if you want to ask questions to me. And so just it's emekosai.com/YouTube. Just head up my feed. You'll probably see a couple links to this, so it's all good. But Miss Africa says, you're a genius, natural at teaching. I love teaching. Teaching's one of my passions. I like being able to share my knowledge with other people and help them do better and help them get what they want to get out of life. So and I guess that's kind of what you're seeing, right? It really, and I also have like 12 years teaching, in sales. I ran sales offices and I was teaching students. So I have a lot of experience with it, but more importantly, it's what I'm passionate about. So yeah, no, it's cool. All right. Dale is with us, my man, Dale. And it's awesome to see you. Everyone say hi to Dale. Hey, if you guys don't know, bright and early, 8 o'clock Central Time, Saturdays, me and Dale, we do our live show. We don't have a name for it yet, but it's a live show on publishing and whatever else. It is a riot. So you grab your coffee, you grab your breakfast, you get in front of the computer, and you let me and Dale entertain you for an hour, educate you for an hour, bring value to your weekend for an hour every Saturday morning right now. So yeah, we got some cool stuff in the works with me and that guy. How many of you checked out that interview I did with Kelly, where I spelled her name wrong on all my thumbnails and on my YouTube things? You guys check out that interview? She's like a create space goddess. Does great on Create Space, and she's just an outside the box thinker. Really loved sitting down with her. But if you haven't seen that video yet, after the live stream, make sure you go check out that video. Hey, give me a couple thumbs up. I'm gonna switch over and look at our thumbs up in a second. If you're excited about what we're gonna be talking about. Let me just see. All right, kind of off topic. Nothing's off topic on Ask Em. What do you think about selling physical products on Amazon? It's still Amazon. Hey man, I think it's a great opportunity. It costs a lot more to get going, $2 to $3 grand really to get going. But I think it's a phenomenal opportunity. And that's what I was looking into. If I don't know if you watched. Sorry, who asked? I don't know if you watched the interview on Dale's channel where he interviewed me. I think he just put it up on Friday. But I started looking at Amazon FBA, so I think it's a great opportunity. It's a bit different, but Kindle allows you to get to know how Amazon works, keywords, and everything. And then you can switch over to FBA if you want, or intertwine the two, or whatever the case is. But FBA is definitely there's 100% more money in FBA than there is Kindle, right? Kindle, yeah, you can, as far as what you're gonna get paid from Amazon, like Kindle, it's 8 to 10 grand a month, I think is really where you want to keep it. I don't think it's smart to go much above that with Kindle publishing. But if you want to make more, then you could go into FBA. You could take your topic and start private labeling products to go into FBA if you want, that tie into your Kindle books. There's actually a website, a case study I'm going to kind of show you on that in a little bit. Not today, but a little bit, meaning like a couple weeks. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully that answers. What's going on, everyone? Excellent. Hey, Cam, how are you doing? It's great to see you. Everyone hit that like button before self-publishing with Dale tells you. That's awesome. Excellent. I learned about him from from the channel. Fantastic. All right. Didn't have to get notifications. I don't even know how got notifications, but this keeps it coming. Yes. Hey, make sure you hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of the videos and anything. But you guys, I just put up a video actually right before this on whatchamacallit, on YouTube, where we are, my Kindle safety announcement. So Dale, did you see that? Did you like that video? A little different, huh? You know, it was funny because somebody reached out to me, and they unfortunately got their account closed, because they were publishing public domain books, and that's a big no-no. Do not publish public domain books. So it's a dumb thing to do. But no, actually, no. Hold on, excuse me. He was not publishing public domain books. Amazon thought he was. He was publishing a different book. I won't tell, but Amazon said, sorry, I was thinking about somebody else who emailed me. Amazon sent him an email saying the information in your books is freely available across the internet. Unless you are the inventor of this information, you can't publish this. And I've never actually seen an email like this, but without knowing all of the story and his response, why they all of a sudden looked, how he set up his books in KDP, I don't know all the information. So, but yeah, you stay away from public domain anything. I guess not public domain anything, public domain books on Amazon. That's what you stay away from. All right, if you guys got some questions, start asking some questions. I'm going to start talking about what I've been doing with my paperbacks, specifically on Shopify, Facebook Live. Hey, if you got any questions about anything, make sure you go over to the YouTube channel and hit that up. So I started about a week ago selling my paperbacks on Shopify. First, I started selling, well, at first I built a website. When I say I built a website, my amazing VA built a website for me. And Jacob, how's it going, bud? And we had a website, and the whole idea was to take people from the website and have them buy the books on Amazon. By sending Amazon outside traffic, what happens is Amazon favors that, because you're now sending traffic to Amazon. Amazon likes that. So they'll favor your books. Whether it's an artificial boost, it helps favor your ranking. Nobody knows for sure, but lots of people have said that they've noticed an increase in sales when they start sending more traffic to their books, or right, and obviously there's going to be an increase in sales, but a faster increase in sales than what normally would happen by sending traffic. So anyway, so I was doing that, and then I don't know where I came up with the idea. I'm like, wait a minute, what if I just cut Amazon out of the picture completely? And what that does is I get more royalties. And so, because I started producing bigger and bigger books. See, Poppy's on TV, kind of. And I started producing bigger books. So Amazon was taking bigger cuts. My royalties were going down to like $3 to $4 a book. And I'd have to price them like close to $40. Like one book, I can't even put on expanded distribution because the price is going to be too high. And that hurts sales every month, I'm sure. And so I thought, why don't I just completely take my books off Amazon, or not take them off, but if I can find a way to bypass Amazon. And Shopify made the most sense. So I got a Shopify store created, basically cut the website, got rid of that, transferred everything over to the Shopify store. And so now I have, when orders come in to the Shopify store, I have my VA. I pay her 25 cents to fulfill the order, per order. Pay her 25 cents to fulfill the order. And she goes into my CreateSpace account. And you know how you can order copies of your own book at cost? Right? She just orders copies the information from Shopify, enters it in CreateSpace, and CreateSpace ships out that book to anybody around the world. And the benefit of this is I get to increase my profits. I get more royalties because Amazon's no longer getting as big as a cut. They still get the cut because CreateSpace takes the fee, but they're not getting the big cut that they were getting before. So what I've been able to do is actually price my books lower than what they were priced on Amazon, but still keep my profit nice and high. So like for example, one of my books, I sold 2 books the other day. And normally I would have made about $7. I made almost 20 on those 2. The profit margin is not that high on every single book. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay. Some of them, it's just, I don't make as much because I want to keep the price of my products lower so more people can afford them and go from there. So that's kind of what I've been experimenting with. I am using Facebook ads right now to, hey sweetie, I'm using Facebook ads right now to drive traffic, and I'm testing out a few different methods. On a free ebook I'm testing out on Facebook to see how I can monetize that. Right now I'm paying about 40 cents per lead for that. Not bad, but I just have to be able to track those leads into what they end up purchasing from the website, so I can make sure that it's worth it, right? And then the paper book is going decently right now. It's a very small margin because it's a expensive book to produce. Probably not the best book to test it with, but it's still, it's okay. So we're still in the whole testing phase. Like I said, they've only been running for about a week. The Pixel's still learning, doing its thing. I'm still learning, figuring it all out. I have one other test subject that I'm going to be putting up, and I'm going to be using ClickFunnels, and I got a few different things that I'm going to be doing that. So that is what I'm going to get set up next week, and we'll see how that goes. I'm excited about that because, well, yeah, so I'll keep you posted on that. So let's we'll get to some questions. If you got questions, just make sure you enter them on the YouTube chat. That would be great. I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. Sorry. Clarify that for me. Edwin, hey man, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Can I bookmark my table of contents to make a clickable table of contents? You showed a different way in your YouTube, but couldn't find those features on my laptop. Okay. So yes. So to make a clickable, it's weird because I don't do that anymore, right? It's all VA, so that info is slowly going out of my head. To make a clickable table of contents, if you're using Microsoft Word, the easiest way is, there's 2 ways you can do it. One, if your chapter headings are heading 1, you make it heading 1. So you go into your, I guess it's called your headings tab, and you click, there's heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, table, whatever. I just do heading 1, and then when you go Command K, Control K, I think, it opens up, at least that's what it is on my Mac MS. It opens up your hyperlink info, and then you just you choose on Bookmark. And sorry, I'm doing this off the top of my head, so forgive me if I mess something up here. But it's Bookmark, and then Bookmark in the or hyperlink in this document, and then you're able to select it to select all of the headings, all heading 1 to whatever. You are using a Mac. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so it's Command K, go into your hyperlink, Word will pop up. There's a video of, right. And so Edwin, maybe this is a better question. What's the specific problem you're running into with this? Because I did the video on that. So what's not clicking for you? And I'll answer that. Probably makes more sense than me trying to ramble on and repeat that video. Okay, I'll just get to Randy's question. Randy, in CreateSpace, your royalties get cut from pictures. Yes. You put it in the book. Yes, they do. And if so, how many do you usually put in your book, if any? The niche I'm in requires pictures. Put in as many pictures as required to make your books awesome. That is it. Passion over profits. I don't know what else. I'm trying to think of something else cool to say, but look, I take a cut on my books to make sure my readers love my books. I could put less pictures. I could do less whatever. But then would they really get the same type of value from them? People will pay more. I have books that cost over $30 and they sell on Amazon. People pay for value. So don't skimp out on pictures if you're worried about your royalties going down a little. Because, hey, if your readers love it, they're going to keep buying books from you. In the long run, you're going to profit more. So, Randy, hopefully that helps. Okay. So, okay, Edwin, it says it all came out together as one block of text and it wasn't clickable. So, I don't know where you are in your publishing business, man, but I paid somebody $5 to format my books. So you could do that, but maybe try watching the video again. I know my MS Word on the video is 2011, if I'm not mistaken. You can also do this. You can add a bookmark. This is the manual way of doing this. Is you create a bookmark. So you highlight your chapter heading, right? So you highlight chapter 1. And then you have to go into your MS Word and find bookmark. It's around the same area as the hyperlinks. Say create a bookmark, okay? And you create a bookmark for that. And then you go back to where you want your table of contents. You write in chapter 1. You highlight that, and then you go and you create a hyperlink, and you say link to the bookmark. And your bookmarks open up instead of the headings. Your bookmarks open up, and you link it that way. So, but if you're really stressing over it, $5. VA. Hello, Julia Alejandra. Oh my God, it's pink. Yeah. All right. So let me just see the next book here. Showed a different way. Find those features. Increase space royalties. So Randy, I answered those questions. Eduardo, so you order the book on CreateSpace as the author, as if the book were to you, and then you ship it to someone else. Yeah, CreateSpace is actually set up like this. I called them, and they set it up there. It's designed to do exactly what I'm doing. That's the whole thing for them. They set it up. They do not send the price. They don't send an invoice. They don't send anything with your name on it. It's just from CreateSpace. I had a talk with the guy from CreateSpace about this, and yeah, he assured me that it was all good. So yeah, hopefully that answers. All right, perfect. Do you have any good tips on where to get VAs? Yes, Upwork. Now, it depends on what you want your VA for, Miss Africa. If you want your VA, like either way, I'd just go to Upwork. It's a free website. You don't need a membership or anything. There's another site that I haven't used yet that somebody recommended to me. It's like onlinejobs.ph, I think. It's like for Filipino VAs. I'm just using Upwork right now, and it's been working great. But that's where I get all my VAs. Now, how do you find good VAs? You step up your game when you're interviewing people. Interviewing is the absolute must, because there are so many VAs out there that are just a waste of time. You know, they're good people, but they're just, you don't want them working for you, right? So you really have to find VAs with experience. You have to know how to sift through the not good ones. And of course, a lot of that's going to come with experience. But that's one thing that in the section and inside my self-publishing blueprint is like the hiring part. It's like the list of the questions and the screening questions and the screening questions, because finding right staff members is challenging, but especially depending on what you want them for. But yeah, if you need any other clarifications, or if there's a specific task you want you're trying to find a VA for, just let me know. Okay, does your company offer services related to publishing? What do you mean? I guess what is my company? My company is me, but I have a publishing course that teaches people how to publish books on Amazon, called my Self-Publishing Blueprint. Edwin, okay. Where do you find such people to pay $5 to format your books? Is there a service company? Someone in Nigeria was charging $50. In Nigeria, charging $50? No, $5. $5. Fiverr, $5. Upwork, $5. Just looking for looking for a CreateSpace ebook formatter, and but $5 is the price, and then work with the ones who accept $5 as the price. I've been working with the girl who does my formatting. I've been working with her since February. $5, and yeah, $5 a book. Can't go wrong with that. Are you driving traffic to the Shopify store? Yes, I am. I have Facebook ads that are currently going. I have all my emails have switched over, and they promote my shop now. So when readers sign up for any lists, I have emails that are promoting the shop, tell them where to get it. They get a discount coupon. The only thing I haven't done yet is updated every single one of my books to have the Shopify link, my store link in there instead of the link to my author page. That'll be, I just got to do that. No problem. I got to get one of my VAs to do it. Edwin, that's what I did because I saw you almost did that on your video. I wanted to make sure it worked. Thanks, I'm awesome. Formatting prices depend on length. Nope. I had my VA published or format. I did a bundle of like 3 or 4 books. It was still $5. Maybe I just got a really good VA. But yeah, some books have 600 clickable recipes. That's not going to cost $5. It is if you use my VA. But hey, I would pay my VA more than that if it was that much work. Eduardo, you are 100% correct on that. Yeah, for most books, it's going to be $5. But for, yeah, of course, if you have 600 clickable recipes, like Eduardo's saying, yes, it's not going to be $5. You're going to have to pay a little bit more for that. But, you know, I think I'm also really good at negotiating prices and getting what I want. Let's see here. Okay, since you are now selling 1 or 2 books through Shopify, it's closer to 10. I guess you now have pulled them from KDP. Oh, hell no. I raised the price on KDP. So they're all on KDP. They're all on CreateSpace still. I just raised the price a little bit, like $1 or $2. Not the ebooks. Those never go above $2.99 unless it's a bundle. Rule of thumb. Yeah, but they're all still, like, they can buy them on Amazon. They just pay more. But I also am putting inside the books, like, I have one page that says, you can find all these books, all my books for less, in big capital letters, right here. And it has my website that goes to my Shopify store. So when they look at the preview in my book on Amazon, that's like one of the pages they see. So my goal is that people read that, they're like, wait, what? I can get it for less over here? And then they leave Amazon and come to my store. And I get their email address and more money. So that's the goal. But like I said, we're talking like within 2 weeks of all this coming together, right? So, okay. What are the running costs of the Shopify store? Hey, Facebook, if you got any questions, YouTube. hit me over on YouTube to ask questions. That's some ninja stuff. You know how black ninja stuff. Running costs of Shopify store, I have no idea yet. No idea. Shopify is $29 a month for their basic plan, I believe. Then there's a couple apps that I use that are like $5, $7, $9 a month. I think one's like 20, depending on what you want to do. And so I don't know the running costs yet. I'll know the running costs when I go through. Some of the apps are like free for 7 days, 14 days. I'll know the running costs. Let me just plug my computer in when I go through my monthly expense report for October. And like right now, 100% the store is not profitable, I'd say. 100% it's not profitable yet. I'm still experimenting and testing. The whole reason I'm doing this is because I want to find a new way of publishing nonfiction books that you don't need to rely on review swaps. So I'm testing out some new things. So profit it's top of mind, but it's not like the overall most important thing. The overall most important thing right now is finding out what works better than doing review swaps and why. So that's where it's at. But I got some other things in the work that I'm going to be. I stopped one of my major Facebook ads that was expensive, but like I was getting constant leads, but I was paying $1 a lead for them, and I've got like 600 of them now. So it was like $600. So I finally just paused that and said, okay, enough with this. We're going to start only paying for ads that are bringing in profit right away. But that was also to, so I don't know. Yeah, sorry for the long answer. Okay, Kim, my VA is my husband. My wife does a ton for me. She made the thumbnail that you guys probably all saw for the live stream. He's a software engineer and does formatting for me. I guess people could try marrying a computer guy. Totally. Kim. That's awesome. I guess because my wife Mariana, she did cover design for me. She still helps with some of the covers. But what we realized was when I needed her to do something, it meant her using my computer, which meant me not working and doing something else. So it was just, for some task, it was just easier to pay somebody else to do it because they're not here and it doesn't take up our time. Okay, Randy, doesn't make it. Okay, ignore that. All right, if you got some more questions, go ahead and ask them in the comment section on YouTube. Let me just show this. I had a lead magnet set up in order for readers to subscribe to the list. They needed to confirm their subscription before they subscribed. Randy, are you using MailChimp or Aweber? So Randy is talking about when you have your lead magnet set up. When you have your lead magnet set up, that people subscribe, but then they have to confirm they have to confirm their subscription. But they've already got the lead magnet. So he's asking, does it make it pointless? That's why I don't, Randy, hopefully you're still here. Are you using MailChimp? If you are, that's one of the reasons I left MailChimp. I hated that double subscription thing. When you go to Aweber, you can get the whole confirm your subscription thing completely removed from your list. So that's what I've done. And that's what I would suggest. We'll go for a little bit longer here, everyone. If you got some more questions, I know you must have some more questions, so let's hear them. Yes, right, Kim. Yeah, you got to switch. I don't know why people love Mailchimp so much. It's a big company, like it's millions, I'm sure, are on it, but that double opt-in, I was like, I don't want people double opting in. I want their email, and I want it as quick and easy. So I hate when signing up for somebody else's list, and I hate it. Yeah, a lot of the things I run, it's cheap, free. Yeah, Aweber starts at $20 a month. Like, think, what's the most valuable things in your business? It's your emails that you're collecting. They're worth $20 a month. Yeah, and I don't want to say it because I don't consider myself a seasoned email marketer or anything, but I've always viewed MailChimp as more of the Mickey Mouse, right? Like, people who are just, it's Mickey Mouse. But I don't have enough experience to really comment on that, so don't hate me if I'm wrong. Kim, the only reason I'm there now, once I have enough people on my email list, I'll switch to Aweber. Why are you waiting? Switch now. I switched when I had like less than 100 people because I was just so tired of MailChimp. And as soon as I switched, and this was before I started using ClickFunnels, and I had proper, what an insult to Mickey Mouse, yes. And I had proper, what do you call those, squeeze pages? My conversions for opt-ins skyrocketed, Kim, when I started using Aweber. So I'm a firm believer in it. $20. Don't go to Starbucks once a week for 4 weeks, or just hustle harder and make an extra $20 to pay for your Aweber. But it's so worth it. Okay, Tristan. Hey, how's it going, man? Process of selling paperbacks on Shopify. Yes, we covered that a little earlier, but I'll give you the recap really quick. Set up your Shopify store. Put your books on Shopify. When somebody buys your book, you'll get an email notification. And I have a VA that just fulfills it. So they just take the info from Shopify, and then they go into CreateSpace, and they just order a book. They order the book, and CreateSpace ships it straight to the customer. Now, I'm just waiting on a book from Ingram Sparks. Ingram Sparks is another paperback company that's out there that does print on demand, and I'm just waiting on the quality because pricing is it looks like they're a little less than CreateSpace possibly, but I want to check the quality before I start using that to fulfill the orders. Because it could be even cheaper than Amazon, which is phenomenal. So I'm just testing out those two methods right now. Kim, what else are you going to upgrade before Aweber? Okay, what other questions do you guys all have? Would love it if you guys give me some thumbs up, boost my ego. Would be greatly appreciated. Love seeing those. I guess I can't check that while we're streaming, so I'll have to go afterwards. Oh, Tristan, follow up. Excellent. More questions. How is your opt-in page set up in your books? Is it really a good bribe in writing? Do you utilize pictures? So what I do, Tristan, is I give away another ebook of mine. So it's one of the ebooks that I just sell on Amazon. And actually, no, that's for one of the niches. I'll just go through all of them. So I put the picture of the ebook, right? And I'll put like some catchy heading at the top, okay? And then I'll put the picture of the ebook. And usually I'll try to do a nicer picture than what's the picture. Like, I'll try to do like a 3D cover art or something like that. So it stands out and it pops a little bit more. And usually I'll just have a couple quick lines under it, and I'll just be like, download here. Okay? Because that's the first step, right? That page has to look good. It has to look good for them to stop and click on it, right? So they click on the link, and then they get brought to a squeeze page, and I have to make that squeeze page look really good. So boom, 3D image of that book again, a bit more info about it, how it's going to benefit them, why they want it, and then their name and email. And then that's that. So, Tristan, does that help kind of clear that up? Does that give you a bit more picture or a bit more idea? For every single one I have a picture. Yeah, you know what? Actually, all of my books in all the niches, they're all kind of set up in a similar way. Obviously, they're different lead magnets for each niche, but they're all kind of set up a similar way there, Tristan. Let me know if you have any other questions on that. Kim, I have to LLC my company, then I have to buy another domain, then I have to pay for podcast hosting, then I'm taking care of Aweber. Do you collect emails, Kim? I'm going to give you a hard time. Honestly, Aweber will take you 2 minutes to do. Just do that first. You can do that while you're listening to me yap. So, but hey, if you got a plan, you got a plan. It's just, you know. I'll even, Kim, I'd appreciate this. There, you'll get a 14-day trial. Everybody gets a 14-day trial. That's just my link, my affiliate link. Help a brother out. And Kim, get a plan. Come on, just organize your the things that will that are most important, that are going to bring you the fastest to your goal, right? So for example, Kim, I'm just going to use your setup as an example, right? So you got to LLC your actual company, right? Your company's still going to be making money without the LLC for right now. You got to buy another domain name. Now, is that a blocking issue right now? Is that blocking you from making any more money right now? Then I have to pay for podcast hosting. Like that's, Kim, that's a day of work, less than a day. That's like a couple hours. Yeah. Kim, get your shit together. Oh, damn, I can't swear on this thing. Oh, there goes monetization. Kim, get it together. So, let's see. Hey, Tristan, thanks, Mac. I was just using a free sticker, so I think yeah, man, add the book cover. Like, once again, the book cover, the book picture, whatever, will look so much better, and it'll convert so much better. You can also test different things, right? You can have one in the beginning of the book, one in the end, and have them different to see which one converts better. But or you could just have two back to back and see which converts better. That's actually probably a better way to test it. So Kim, just buy the domain right now. Like, go to, you know how fast I buy a domain? I think of a name that I finally want. Like, when I came up with my self-publishing blueprint.com, I was thinking so many other names, and then I'm like, wait, my self-publishing blueprint. Typed it into GoDaddy. It was free. I was like, okay, buy it. Like, you know, I also have to prioritize where I spend money so I don't upset my husband too much. Yeah, I've been there. So it's all good. Hey, I don't want to, cause any stir the pot, but like I'm not allowed to play with money. Like, I have this little money here, but that's business money. I play with, business money I'm allowed to make decisions on. If I need to buy a domain, I don't need to check with the wife. If I need to order this book to, I don't need, like, when it's business decisions, I run the business. Of course, we sit down and go through money every week, and I show her, okay, here are the business accounts, this is how much is in, this is what's coming, this is what's going out, and, because that's, healthy, and she's like 100 times better with money and everything than I am. But, and I don't go, like, I'm not going to go buy a camera without consulting her first, even though it'd be a business expense. It's like a $2,000 expense. I'm going to make sure it's not like we're making that much that she would notice if $2,000 went missing, So, business expenses are all part of the game, Kim. Yeah. It's amazing what you can spend business on, right? Yeah, or what you can quote unquote write off for business expenses. Hey, if there's no more questions, we'll just start wrapping things up here. Been going about 45 minutes. I need to get back to some lessons that I need to be watching and learning from. So let's take a couple more questions here, and we'll call it a day. A Sunday family fun day. Hey, and if you're not following me on Instagram, you guys should all be following me on Instagram. I'm not super active on there, but I am trying to get more active. But so any last few questions on anything related with anything? No last few questions. Make sure this is not delayed. Cool. All right, we'll wrap things up here, everyone. But thank you so much for joining this session of Ask M. Oh, Tristan, really quick, how much do you pay Shopify? Yes, it's $29 a month for their basic thing, and you get a 7 days free. So, but hey, everyone, thanks for joining today on Ask M, and we will be back next week. Do you price your website match? No, on Shopify it's less than CreateSpace. CreateSpace is higher. Shopify is less. That's the whole point. So people come to my store instead of going to Amazon. But, yeah, Kim, it was great chatting with you as well. Fantastic. All right, everyone. We'll see y'all soon. Take care.